What is going on, everyone? So today I have a garlic butter lobster tail recipe from Island Vibe Cooking. Then we got our garlic cloves, the parsley, and all the seasonings I use for this awesome, delicious lobster tail deliciousness. Except I use a little bit more of a spicy recipe with the paprika. It's awesome. I got my sea salt, my black pepper, and then we about to get down to business. So before I do everything, I like to sort of rinse my lobster tails, kind of go through a few cycles of filling up the bag, swishing them up, shaking them up, give it a little shake and bake, and then I just try to get them as clean as possible without really doing too much, and then I just pour out the water after a few good pours. And then I got the garlic cloves peeled, so I'm going to chop them up, minced as small as I can. You could go smaller if you want. I got this little cup to show you guys, and I got to go with the parsley. I try not to go with too much because sometimes I get a little bit too much parsley taste in there. And then you got them all cut up, and then you pour them all together. And we're going to get the seasoning, but first I'm going to put the butter with the garlic and the parsley. I'm going to use a good amount of butter because I got a few lobster tails, an excessive amount. And then I'm going to use this butter knife. Cut it up, small pieces, that way it's easier to kind of mix and spread to a good ratio. So it's not like just too much plain butter. I try to get it all sort of mixed, if you understand my vibe. Giggity. Anyways, yeah, I just slowly go through it and then try my best to spread it out evenly. And then you go back to the lobster tails. Here we are. I got one out already on the plate. So what you want to do is press your thumb in between each rib to break evenly. You want to use two thumbs, avoid the spine in the middle, and just go and break each one. That way the meat, it's easier to separate as you get it open. You hear a little snap between each rib, spine, whatever you want to call it. You'll eventually get it. And then once you've gone and done that, you want to go ahead and grab your scissors and cut the shell on top directly along the middle. That way you could get a clean cut. Try to go in one easy swoop. That way you don't have too much shell shatter everywhere. It just helps if you just do it quick. And then as soon as you get it cracked open, this is your piece, and then you want to sort of lift the meat up so it separates from the shell a little bit better. I try to leave the tail attached, that way it's not all sloppy and moving around everywhere. Yeah, you got a nice little some meat right here, and then you want to go and season each thing to a good amount of like layers. I try to just pour a little bit of salt because it's already a salty food. You know, the lobsters do come from the sea, so you do got some sea salt already naturally involved in there. And then you gotta get your black pepper. It's hard to pour with one hand, but get a good... You want to pour more than what I got here, but obviously you just pour the seasonings. You could try out your own experiment and pick what you like. So here we are with each lobster tail seasoned, and I lifted each one, pour a little bit of everything, and try not to overdo it because sometimes it just kills the flavor. All right, so then you want to go ahead and layer each lobster tail, and then you got to set up the oven for 350 degrees. And then there you are with the lobster tails. I usually just leave the butter on top because people usually also put it underneath, but I'm like, the butter melts regardless and it just spreads everywhere. Trust me, butter gets everywhere as soon as it just starts melting. Then you're just gonna pop them in there. I usually try to leave them between 15 to 20 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, depends how early you set up the thing. And then you just want to go ahead and do your dishes in the meantime, since you got 15-20 minutes. Here we are. They're all nice and cooked evenly. I love it. It just comes out perfect each time. Sometimes the meat just falls off just like a rib. And then here's the plate. Here I am. And then we're going to go ahead and give a little taste test. If you guys can, like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell if you may. That'll help me. And then, oh yeah, I ate all 7 to be exact. I hope you guys, is it 7? I believe I had 7. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopes this gives you a little helping hand since I'm not allowed to cook. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.